Alright, it's time to meet my maker here. There's a couple practice things that I've done to see what kind of effect I like. Let's see, what do I need here? Blues and greens. That's probably it for now. Alright, so I've got a little section, the section that's supposed to be dark, and I'm going to splatter paint on it, and I have no idea how it's going to come. It's going to be as new to you, or as new to me as it is to you, so I'm going to use some sap green first. One liability to that spurting. See how it all blurred? See how over time it actually turned into a less definitive bunch of splatters? I'm not too worried, but it's something I got to avoid as I go through this painting, because it's not exactly the effect that I want. Get rid of that puddle. So anyhow, just mentioning it. Another thing I gotta watch for is, as I do this, I gotta make sure I don't try so hard to conform to the picture that I ruin a good chance to get a good look on the actual painting. Because the painting might all by itself look great, even though it doesn't conform so much as I'm imagining. I could end up ruining the picture because I don't see that it looks like that, if that makes any sense. this? Yeah, this. I spent 2 hours on this yesterday, and I still don't like it. It looks like some kind of dancing amoeba or something. It's a little too blurry. But maybe when I work this and this, and work it all down, it'll all tie together. And then I have this to contend with. And then hopefully that'll be pretty much all I've got to do. And maybe I'll put this, spray some white on it to give it a blurry, kind of dreamy effect. That's the plan. We'll see if that works out or if I even do that part. Okay, this is what I've ended up with. I had to put down some white acrylic primer called gesso to fix that area. And this path looks horrible. It's horrible. So I'm going to have to wash it out and redo it and try to save the painting, basically, is how I'm looking at it. I've got to save this painting. Okay. See, this looks terrible. Okay? And we're going to see what we can do with that. So I've got two kinds of sponges. Got this and this. These are natural sponges. Got a stippling thing for decorators and a chopped off oil bristle brush, which I use for problems like this. Let's see. Let that cool off. First thing we'll do is wet it. Gonna wet it. I don't want this part wet. This paint will come off of that. It's a slick surface. But I'm just gonna wet this. Yep, you see it's starting to come off already. No, the thing is, typically water won't make this come off of the paper if it's dried into the paper. But if you disturb it, it will come up a little bit. So I'm just going to lightly disturb it. It actually looks better like this. Okay, now just because I don't want this line coming down, I'm going to try to remove this. So I'm not going to do it on camera though. That's more of a clear photo that I have of it. See how it looks random and you see light spots and it's a bit pinkish and etc. Well, I didn't get that there. Well, it turned brown. I started with red violet and it just didn't work out. I should have paid more attention to mixing my paint and just mix up a batch. And this is kind of what I'm after. Now you can see that this, let's see, this is dark, this is dark, this up here is a little lighter. See, it was hard to get like random, what I call perfect randomity. That's nature, perfect randomity. It's not patterned, it's almost patterned. So now we have to let this dry and then I'll flatten it out and unbuckle it and then try again. I might add that I have 5 or 6 days to enter this, so I don't want to enter a substandard painting. And another thing I have to do is this doesn't look quite natural. It's kind of just a round hump. I got to make it more raggy looking or something. And I can see that a little bit of paint came up here. I can fix that. That's not a problem. I can even fix this. That's not a problem. But this and the edge, those are my challenges. It's got to work. It's got to work. And to think I already signed it. All right, so here, this is the other photograph. This is more clear. You can see that it looks like a path. It's got shadows, random shadows going across it. The light looks right. The shaft of light looks like it's straight. Let me show you. If you go from here down to here, it's a straight line. That's another thing that's important. It's got to be believable. However, this, all right, I had to work at that to make it straight. But this has got to look more like light and dark patterns like this does. So that's what I'm up against. And then I got to get my raggedy edges back. See, I lost my grasses and stuff. I can get those back in. But this will be the toughest part right here. So the thing is, I really had no idea what I was doing here. I mean, I thought if I put some red or red-violet, some dark brown, some dark green, that I would get, I gotta pull it down again, of course, I would get this. But I did not get this. It was not close, and it was no cigar. And I thought I'd luck out, but I didn't. So, I mean, not that I was depending wholly on luck, but the edges were too hard. I just didn't get what I was hoping to get. So now we scrub and we dub.